Hey guys, Ella here from Anybody Pilates and Exercise Physiology. Today I'm going to be doing a quick little upper body workout. So we'll start by focusing on a little bit of a release work, and then once the shoulders are moved a little bit and the belly is a little bit warm, we'll start to add a little bit more strength stuff. So for today's workout, there will be a few exercises using the TheraBand. So hopefully you have something like that at home. If you don't, I'll try to give you some options. You might just want to skip over some of the exercises that use the TheraBand if you don't have one at home. Lovely. All right, we're going to start in our 4-point kneeling. So just making sure that our knees are underneath our hips and our hands are right underneath our shoulders. So here I want you to really spread the fingers apart as much as you can. So trying to create as much space between each of your fingers as possible. I want you to feel your palms grounding into the mat. So really pressing through the fingers. We're going to start with our cat-cows. So we're going to inhale in, really tuck the tailbone, and starting to press through the palms as you're pressing the shoulders up towards the ceiling. And then exhaling out, shoulders will move away from the ears, the belly will drop down, and you'll start to gaze just in front of the mat. Inhaling in, tuck that tailbone, really pressing through the palms, pushing and trying to open up through the shoulder blades. And then exhaling out, once again, shoulders away from the ears, belly dropping down, find that your gaze is just going over the mat. One last one, inhaling in, see if we can find a little bit more movement there. And then exhaling out, belly down, shoulders down, gaze up. Beautiful. From here, we're going to bring that left hand into the center, right hand behind our head. We inhale as we bring the elbow down towards our fingers. And we exhale as we take the elbow up towards the ceiling. Inhale, drawing the elbow down, and then exhale up. So I want you to keep going here. What I want you to feel here is that you've got even weight through both of your knees. So as you're taking the elbow up, you're not shifting all of your weight into your left knee. We've got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, release the right arm down. Let's do the same on the other side. Bring the left hand behind the head. Inhale, drawing the elbow down towards the finger. Exhale, releasing the elbow up nice and high. Inhale, coming down. And exhale, up. Finding that breath with that movement. Imagining it's your breath that's creating the movement. So it's your breath out that's giving you the ability to find that twist through your thoracic. We've got 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and coming back in here. Reach your arms in front of you, set your bum back towards your heels, and then just finding that nice length through the lats. Let's activate through the lats though, so kind of like you're holding 2 tennis balls. Keep pressing the fingers in towards the mat, active through the arms, keep reaching the bum behind you. Inhale, come up a little bit, and then exhale, sit back down into it. You want to feel this pull through here, so through the side body, in through to the lats. Inhale, coming up, and then exhale, sitting back into it. Beautiful work. All right, a little bit of length there. So from here, we're going to come into a high kneel position, and we're going to start with our TheraBand. So I've got a pretty light TheraBand here. You don't want to be doing this with a heavy one. If all you have is a heavy one, you're going to be doing quite small range of motions, movements, so really quite small presses. So coming up into a high kneeling position, we're going to have the TheraBand in our hands, nice and wide apart. The closer together, the harder it's going to be. The first thing we want to do is find my abdominals. So I'm going to draw that tailbone under. Then I'm going to try and let go of the glutes, so the belly's doing the work. And then from here, little presses. So we're going to inhale in. As we exhale, we're just going to start to pull that band apart, drawing the band in towards the chest. See if we can get the arms to the arms about to the height of the shoulders. And then inhale back in. Inhale. Exhale, pulling the band in towards the chest. and then inhale, coming back in. So if you've got a band and you're unable to pull it apart all the way, as I mentioned, small movements, really small movements. Still finding that activation in through the mid-back. Inhale, exhale, good. Inhale, exhale. We've got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and releasing nice and long. Roll those shoulders out. I want you to take an even wider grip. So you want it to be even looser for the next one. We're going to lift those arms up, find a little activation. So just a slight little pull apart. Draw the tailbone under, relax through the shoulders, big breath in. And then as you exhale, I want you to start to lift the arms above the head. But as you do, don't let those shoulders creep up towards the ears. And then inhale, lowering back down. Inhale, exhale, lift, and inhale, lowering. So as the arms lift, the tighter we are through the shoulders, the more likely we're going to flare through that rib cage. So as we lift through the arms, making sure that the ribs stay down. So we're not overarching and dropping the belly forward. So really find that activation through the belly so you're not compensating through the lower back. Inhale and exhale. We've got one last one. We're going to hold it up high. My shoulders are burning. Holding here. Inhale, exhale. Pull the right side of the band down, back into center. Exhale, left hand side down, back into center. Good. I'm trying to keep my arm that's up towards the ceiling nice and stable as I pull the other one away from it. So one arm in concrete, one arm creating movements. Keep drawing tailbone under, making sure that belly isn't flopping forward. We've got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, good, and coming back down. Bum onto your heels for a little rest there. We've got one more in this position. We'll call them our lat pull gals. So once again, probably the same grip width, so about shoulder width apart. Coming into that high kneeling position, finding the core, finding that little activation, lifting up, making sure we're not arching through the back, pulling that belly under. We're going to bend the elbows, pull the band behind the head, squeezing in between the mid-back, and then pressing back up. Good. Inhale, exhale, pulling behind us, squeezing in, keeping that tailbone tucked under. Inhale, good. Exhale. Now if you can't quite get the band behind your head, you can go through the front as well, but pulling it, trying to pull it behind your head is really going to give you that nice openness through the chest. We'll go for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1, lowering back down. Lovely. Okay, so coming into a seated position. Now, we're going to be sitting with our legs in front of you. If this is too challenging for you, you want to prop your bum up on something. So you want to grab a cushion, a block, a rolled up towel, and then just popping it right underneath your bottom. So you're propped up a little bit, so you're not going to be pinching in through your hips. Also, obviously, if your hamstrings are really tight, this is just going to make you be really quite rounded through your spine. So use what you need to prop yourself up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wrap the band around the balls of our feet. And we're going to just come into some back work here. So nice and tall, we'll start with a double arm row. So obviously the closer, the tighter the TheraBand, the harder you're going to be working. So just find what you need to. So it's coming into some double arm rows. We're going to inhale in. As we exhale, let's pull the band, squeeze in between the shoulder. As we inhale, lengthening back out. Exhale, pull, squeeze, making sure that we're not overarching through the back. So push those ribs down slightly and then lengthening back out. Good. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Now we're going to add a little calf raise. So we're going to straighten the arms. Let's pull in, hold here, draw the toes towards the shins, press the toes away, straightening the arms. Good. Pulling again. As we do, hold here, draw the toes in towards you, push the toes away, and straightening the arms. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, press away and lengthening. Good, one more here. Pulling, toes come towards, toes press away and straighten. Some single arm ones. So keep the toes pointing up towards you. So you might feel that little stretch through the back of the legs. No harm done. Big breath in as we exhale. We're going to rotate. So pulling the right arm around. You're trying to look towards that right elbow. Inhale with your lengthening. And then exhale as the left arm pulls around. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you twist. Inhale as you lengthen. Good. So here we're really trying to keep the hips nice and stable. So you're obviously not rocking from side to side. So if the belly's doing a good job, it means that you're keeping really nice and stable and only the upper body will be moving here. We've got 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and lengthening back out. Lovely work. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to move onto our back. So just rolling down really nice and slowly. So trying to draw the tailbone under, start to release the lumbar spine towards the mat. Seeing if you can really push the navel in towards the mat, trying to imprint through the lower back, and then finding that nice release of the spine as you melt onto the mat here. Lovely work. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bring our band and we're going to find that shoulder width apart again. So we're going to pull on the band ever so slightly. So you're just finding that little bit of an activation in between the mid-back. And then we're going to float our legs into tabletop. From here, we're working into our toe taps. So big breath in. As we exhale, right toe taps. As we inhale in, back into center. Exhale out. Inhale back into center. My level ones are going to stay with their single leg toe taps. My level twos are going to work into their double legs. So you're creating one leg out of both of your legs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So as you're working into your toe taps, making sure that the ribs aren't flaring. So we're keeping a nice neutral spine, keeping tension on that band. So you're feeling your mid-back working. Finding your breath out with the effort phase and your breath in. Exhale. Inhale. We've got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and coming back up. Holding in your tabletop. Let's just see if we can start to pull the band a little bit more. Exhale, drawing it towards the knees, and inhale, coming back up. My level 1s staying here. My level 2s starting to add a straight leg, double leg extension. So we're pushing up and in. And in. Good. We've got 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one is a little hold. My level 1s are in tabletop, my level 2s are extended. My level 2s lifting up through the neck and the shoulders. Keep reaching the bands, knees, shin, how high can you go? Little beats through the heels for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. All right, from here we're going to let go of that band. So pop it on the side of the mat. And then we're going to roll up nice and slowly. So have your arms by your side, tuck your chin in towards your chest, round through the shoulders, start to lift through the head, neck and shoulders. Really push that lower back in towards the mat as much as you can as you roll up nice and slowly. Beautiful. All right, so just coming up, we're going to sit in the Z-sit position. So I'm going to bring my left leg and I'm going to take it out so that my shin is parallel with the front edge of the mat, and my right foot is going to come onto the inside of my left leg. And from here I'm going to find my little modified mermaid. So bringing the left hand onto the side of the mat, exhale, reaching the right arm over as far as we can, feeling that nice stretch through the side body. Inhale, right arm down, left arm up. Inhale in your transition, exhale as you land. Inhale in your transition, exhale as you land. Let's hold this one here. Bring that right hand onto the right knee, left hand onto your left foot. Tuck that chin and then start to draw yourself over that leg. We'll hold that one for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come back up. We're just going to do that on the other side. So just bringing your right leg around, left foot on the inside of that right thigh. We'll start with our right hand on the ground, reaching the left arm over. That's your exhale. Inhale in your transition. Exhale as you land. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, reach. Find your rotation, left hand, left knee, right hand, right ankle, left, right knee. Yeah. Tuck your chin, exhale, draw yourself over your leg. Grow tall. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yay, another little video done. Maybe we want to do a glute and core one after this. Thank you.